Hi, I'm Rosalind Fung, and as a transformational leadership business coach, former psychologist, and spiritual guide, if you have ever experienced doubt, this video is for you. Raise your vibration. I love your energy. Feels like the walls are closing in. Doubt. It feels like the walls are closing in. And you feel so defeated. You don't know what to do, or even if you do, you might be questioning, am I good enough? What if I fail? Who's gonna listen to me? Who's gonna buy what I have to offer over somebody else? You gotta tune in to what you truly desire in your gut, in your heart, that voice that you have been hearing, but you've been maybe ignoring because the self-doubt was a little bit too loud.
I used to work at a makeup counter, and I remember dealing with this one girl. She stood out to me so much, and I took off her makeup because we were gonna redo it and try a new foundation for her, and she couldn't even look at herself in the mirror. And it broke my heart because she was so young and she was absolutely stunning, but she just couldn't handle looking at herself in the mirror. And I was like, I never want anyone who sits in my chair to ever feel that they don't want to look at themselves. So I figured the best way I can do is bring out what I feel like are their most beautiful features, because I love a good natural look, whether it's making their cheekbones pop or their eyes or their lips, or just giving them really beautiful skin, because that's what makes them feel insecure, and then they can start to see themselves in a new light. And then it's just seeing that spark light up within them. It literally actually just makes me so happy.
You work on bringing out the best in people, and that's what I do too, just in a really different way. I work with helping people believe, really believe in themselves at the core, and to really build their confidence. I created success very young. Early in my career, I hit all the societal check marks of success, but inside I felt like something was missing. At that time, I decided to compete in a bodybuilding competition, thinking that this would create the fulfillment I was missing. I came in last place, and this absolutely devastated me. How could I have worked so hard at building this physique and restricting my food, and I came in last place? So this led me to do some inner work after my breakdown. And I learned that I was operating from this belief that I'm valued in my doingness rather than my beingness. And my doingness never felt enough. So I was this overachiever, this perfectionist, and this mentality of no pain, no gain. And that's when I started to learn the art of slowing down, being perfectly imperfect, and coming home to myself. Self-reflection. This is a very powerful tool to help you understand how you got here right now, and help you understand how you're going to get to where you want to be. It's really important to be able to look at your past and take the lessons from your mistakes, from your wins, and apply them to your future. There's something called taking personal accountability. This is understanding that life is happening for you and through you rather than to you, because life is not happening to you. That is called victim mindset. When we take radical personal accountability, that is when so much more things open up, because we are allowing ourselves to take the courage to really, first of all, look at ourselves, but also to really then take courageous action towards a path that is going to lead you to where you want to be. You can either stay in your comfort zone and keep doing what you've been trying to do to achieve your dreams, but it probably hasn't been working. Or you could open up this new path of possibilities. It does require you to take courageous and bold moves. It requires you to face your fears, to face your limits, and bust through them. You start to lead yourself in different ways that you would have never thought before. I decided to go into business coaching, and that's absolutely my passion.
I feel there's a standstill with the excitement to sell, and it sounds more like it's a chore for them.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of losing that momentum with my team, and I'm unable to maybe speak into how sales doesn't have to be salesy, that it could be an opportunity to learn. But I'm really not getting myself across. I don't think I'm articulate, or I don't know if it's something to do where I pull myself back.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. I'm curious, how is your energy and your mindset before you go into a meeting leading your team?
Now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm probably coming off a little bit panicky and very like on them about sales, about meeting the goals, about following up on clients. I just feel like I'm not getting that response from them, and I'm seeing it. I don't know if it's about me or not.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. What great awareness that is, to really like reflect on yourself and then see how that potentially is creating that ripple effects on your team members. Life and business is like climbing up stairs. Sometimes it's really hard and your legs are shaking, you're out of breath, and you want to give up. But you can do hard things. Instead of seeing adversity like an obstacle, I invite you to see it like an opportunity to build your resilience, to build your character, to build your mental toughness, to build your emotional intelligence, to tell yourself that you can do hard things, and to feel proud of yourself once you move through these challenges. When we're tapped into our purpose, this is when we become magnetic. This is when people say things like, I love your energy, you're so inspiring, I feel so uplifted. When we're tapped into our purpose, we are really knowing that there's something greater than beyond us. It runs through our body. And this is flow states. We're literally vibrating at love, peace, and joy. We're magnetic to the things that we desire, aligned opportunities, the dreams that we're really wanting to create in our life. The right people show up at the right time. What gratitude does for you is that it brings you into the absolute present moment. So in this very moment, Sergio, my producer, cameraman, is holding his camera. He's right here filming me. My best friend Rocky is standing behind. I can feel her presence, her warmth. She's fixing up my hair behind the scenes. And my heart is so full. The sensations in my body are warm. I feel very open in my heart space. If this video resonated with you, it inspired you, it moved you, it touched you, it catalyzed you to be even more bold, more brave, more unapologetic, I absolutely invite you to share this, like this, and share with me in the comments how this resonated with you specifically.